Well, here we are this morning on our Pathfinder 22 Tournament Edition. We've just been out test riding this particular unit, and we're going to come in and tie up and do a walkthrough and show you the features of this boat. It's a great tournament rigged boat, great big live bait carrying capacity, just a wonderful boat, one of our most popular models, the Pathfinder 22 Tournament Edition. Well, here we are this morning, down here we are on our Pathfinder 22 Tournament Edition. Boat's been around for a couple years, one of our most popular models. It's a serious fishing boat. I want to take you through it this morning. We'll start up forward, work our way back, show you the features of this boat. Again, this is our Pathfinder 22 Tournament Edition. Starting up in the bow, you'll notice a very large bow deck. Up here, plenty of room. Up here to fish, you can fish two anglers up here very easily. Like I said, a lot of room up here, which is great. It's a lot of tournament anglers use this boat. Two guys up on the front fishing a boat. Starting in the front and working our way back, you'll notice a large bow cleat up here. Tie off your anchor with, and you got to be able to store your anchor. And there it is, a large anchor locker. Big area for your chain and rode right here. Got to be able to anchor the boat. So that's the anchor locker. Moving our way back again, this is a lot of guys use this boat to fish tournaments with. A big live bait carrying boat. You have 3 total live wells on this boat. The first one is here on the bow. It's a remote well, you'll see. About 15 gallons, round, big trough around it so it drains well. Use this as a remote well so you're not running back and forth to the big well in the back. Works great, feeds on its own system, has its own pump, doesn't share a pump with anything else. Works extremely well. As with all of our rigs, all of our boats, you have compression latches. Locks that lid down tight so there's no leakage when you're running around. Does a great job. Moving our way aft. Great big storage box here. See in here, I've got our safety gear in here, and a couple dock lines, and big area goes all the way forward. So you got a big storage area in here. You can never have enough storage on a boat. Again, locks down very well. I'm going to spend a few minutes on the rod lockers. You have one on each side. Both locking. Both hydraulic lift assisted. You'll see here, very large. Very easy to get rods in and out of. A lot of times you have a very small rod locker on some other boats. Very difficult to work with. These work very well, and again, they lock. So if you stop and get lunch somewhere along the river or wherever you're fishing, it's nice to be able to lock your stuff up. Again, compression latch down, and it locks. Moving our way aft, in the cockpit, I want you to notice this is a nice feature on this boat. It's an in-floor storage. I know on most people will use this as cast net storage. PFDs, things like that, things that you don't have to get to a lot, but drains to the bilge, very nice. Works extremely well. Great big box. You can see how deep it is. Goes way forward. You could put 2 or 3 5-gallon buckets in here for your cast nets. Works really, really well. Again, all of them have compression latches. You can see it locks it down very nicely. Moving our way aft, we'll go back to the console now. This particular boat is rigged with a T-top. Again, we use a Weblon material these days, which is a lot nicer than the old canvas. It provides a lot of shade. It weathers very well. We can match colors. Just works really, really well. On the console here, you'll notice this comes standard with a cooler that also acts as a seat. You got kids or something, you're running around with the kids. Great place for them to sit. Also, you have another cooler space here. On the console itself, this is something that's fairly new. It's been a big hit. Not only do you have full access inside of your console, but you also have some storage here. I have this on my boat, and I keep all my hooks and my weights and my jig heads and those kind of things that I use a lot. I need to get to quickly. Here they are right here. This removes. This cushion comes off. So again, you have full access to your console. You can get to the back side here. This boat has all the batteries in here, the battery charger. This boat is equipped with a freshwater wash down. The fills right here, so you can get to that. It's all right here, very accessible in the console. And again, this locks also. You'll see, if you notice the T-top, one thing that's constant throughout the line is the beefiness, or these are very substantial T-tops. You can see here, big OD pipe, very substantial handrails all the way around, so you can walk your way back if it's rough. Works extremely well. Working our way back on the console, this is a new console for this particular boat for this year. It fits down over a boss. You can see you have a toe kick all the way around here, which is nice. You can kind of, lock your feet up under here. Same thing when you're operating the boat, right here. As you can see, this boat is a rig with electronics. We made a big face here for electronics. This is I believe this is a 10-inch unit. This will hold it up to a 12 or 14-inch unit right here. But you can see it fits very well right there in the middle of the console. It's a great big touchscreen unit in here. Works really, really well. Has some area up here for putting things. We have a flush-mounted console, or I'm sorry, flush-mounted compass on this boat. Something that's also new for this year is a switch panel. This is a backlit switch panel. I don't know if you can see it on the camera, but these actually light. They have little LED lights in the end of them. Working our way aft, as was standard with all Pathfinders, is the leaning post, which has a removable backrest, which is nice. This folds up and will fit up in the front rod locker. So if you don't want to use it, you can put it away. You've got 4 rod holders here across the back, right here, which are nice, which are also usable when the backrest is in play. Drink holders right here. Notice up on the T-top you have an additional 4 rod holders, plus your 4 standard flush gunnel rod holders right here. 5 flush cleats throughout the boat, 1 forward, 2 midships, 2 aft. It's nice, very easy to tie up no matter what kind of situation you're in. Now, let's go back to the business end of the boat. On the Pathfinder 22 tournament, again, as I stated earlier, it's a live bait carrying rig, it really is. You have 2 monstrous wells back here. Your main live well is here. This is 50 gallons. You can see how deep it is. It goes all the way out to either side. It's round. If you go to our website, we have a very comprehensive live well demonstration there. You can see it there. LED lights, 2 water feeds, 2 raw water feeds. Also a recirc pump. So if you get bait at the store in the morning, you want to recirc that water, it's there. Moving over here to the port side, this is your release well or a second live well. Same thing, and it's monstrous also. It's about 40 gallons. As with all the wells, it's round, so you don't have any square corners. The tournament fishermen fit 2 redfish in here very well, bonefish, whatever you guys are doing. Fits in here very well. Notice the deep troughs on all of them, and they seal well, so you know if you're washing the boat, you're not getting soapy water down in the wells, those kind of things. It drains very well. Over here, moving over to the other side, is your rigging box. Got to be able to get to your stuff. Everything's right here. Your fuel filters right here. All your pumps. All the pumps have all the live well systems have strainers on them, so you're not sucking up grass and getting the dirty water in your well. Very easy to clean. Pumps are very accessible, so if one burns up, you have to change it out. It's right there. Everything's good. Everything's very accessible on this boat. You'll notice back here, this is a saltwater washdown, which is standard on the boat. Makes it real nice. You put a coily hose, you can walk the whole boat with the hose, clean it up. This particular boat is also rigged with a swim platform, which is an option, which is nice. Got to be able to get in and out of the boat. And you'll notice here, all Pathfinder tournaments come standard with a jack plate. See here, full 6 inches. And this particular boat is rigged with a Yamaha 250 SHO, super high output. It is a 4-stroke. It's got the get up and go of a 2-stroke. Very, very powerful, lots of torque. There you have it right there. Quiet like a 4-stroke, but the power of a 2-stroke. This particular boat is also rigged with a power pole. So you got an 8-foot power pole here. It's nice, we do a lot of these days. Again, this boat is rigged up for tournament fishing. You can also do family things with it if you like, but this is a serious fishing boat. So if this is what you're looking for, do yourself a favor, get down to your local Pathfinder dealer, take a look at the Pathfinder 22 Tournament Edition.